I am Courtney and I am your Cosmic Connection Guide, and we are going to take a deep dive into what we're going to feel this week energy-wise, from Monday the 9th all the way through Sunday the 15th, and we're going to take a look at this through the lens of True Sidereal Astrology. Now, because this is the first time that I am putting this type of video out there, we're going to go into it. We're going to talk all about what exactly True Sidereal Astrology is, how it differs from regular astrology, and what this is going to look like. So, Western astrology is the most mainstream astrology that we have out there right now, and it's based on the calendar system and seasons. So, what happened was in ancient times, right? Like thousands of years ago, we've been using Western astrology for thousands of years. We decided as humankind to put together a structured system of calendars and seasons where there were 12 months in a year. Each month had 28 to 31 days, and we had a 7-day-a-week system, and we have seasons that happen to transition every quarter. And they took astrology and put it into that calendar so it made sense. So they utilized 12 constellations, 12 houses, and brought about this 30-degree change for each season, as in sign, where every 30 days there is, or every 30 degrees on the astrological chart, which is about every month, there is a change in season. So if we are talking Western astrology, you might know that right now, as of October 9th, we are in Libra season, and that's based on the calendar. My belief and perspective is a little bit different. I utilize what's called True Sidereal Astrology or True Sky Astrology. And what happens is I actually don't look at the calendar for any information. I look up to the sky, I look up to the cosmos for this information. So in the next part of this video, I will show you so much more about it. But here's a little bit about True Sidereal Astrology. It's based on 13 constellations, which are along the ecliptic, which is a portion of the universe that we see through the lens of Earth, and where 13 constellations sit on this ecliptic. It is also where we have all of our planets and celestial bodies that go around within these constellations. So right now, within True Sidereal Astrology, and you'll see this in just a few minutes, we can see that it is not Libra season, it's actually Virgo season, because the sun is sitting within the constellation Virgo. So we utilize the actual sky and what is happening within the sky in order to determine what's going to happen with our energy and the energy of the world. So that's a little bit about my perspective and the differences between Western astrology and True Sidereal Astrology. So with that in mind, we are going to take a look at the next week. So what is happening between Monday and Sunday within the sky, and how is that going to affect us? So let's hop in and take a look at what is happening in the sky this week. Okay, so this right now, we're on Monday, and we can see, here's the moon right here, and the moon is in a waning crescent at this point in time. And you can pull this up and learn all about the moon. That's not what I was aiming to do. But the moon is in a waning crescent at this point in time. We're heading towards the new moon. And we can see right now, today, it's between Cancer and Leo. So we're in a void right now, moving between Cancer and Leo. So we're moving from our emotions being very watery, and just like having these feelings of, wow, I am emotional today, moving from that into a little bit of fire energy, right? We are taking control of our emotions with Leo. So we have a little bit of those energies playing out. And if we, move through the week, the moon is going to be in Leo on Monday night. Let's go back to the moon. Jeez, it might help if I actually click the right things. It's okay, we'll find it. Bear with me here. Here she is. Okay, so moon on Monday night. We're fully in Leo now. Let's bring it over to Tuesday. Here's the moon fully in Leo still, and we're going to stay in Leo probably for a little bit, right? Here's the moon at the end of Leo. So we're moving from Leo into Virgo on Wednesday night, and we're going to be in a void between Leo and Virgo. So what this means is our fiery energy, the energy of our emotions being, we're taking our emotions from the watery to, all right, we're dealing with this, like, let's let this roar, and bringing it into Virgo energy. So we're grounding ourselves, feeling a little bit less volatile, feeling a little bit less emotional in general, and allowing our feelings to kind of neutralize is what's happening here. So we can experience that on Wednesday and Thursday. The moon is fully in Virgo, and we see here that it is a very, very much so a waning crescent. We have new moon vibes here coming out on Wednesday and Thursday. So Thursday we have the moon fully in Virgo. We've got this. Friday is the peak of the new moon right here. So we're still going to be in Virgo, and this is going to go through, let's check Saturday, right? Still in Virgo. Sunday, still in Virgo. So we're going to be starting at the Cancer Leo line, right? Going through Leo and moving all the way through Virgo. Those are the signs that the moon moves through. So going from watery, very emotional, to Leo, which is we're doing this, we're dealing with our emotions, to Virgo, which is, all right, let's be a little bit more content and structured. Let's ground ourselves. Let's move through them and do what we need to do to feel those emotions. Now, let's go back. Sorry, we're taking you back in time here to Monday. We have the sun in Virgo, right? So the sun is within the constellation Virgo. He is staying there throughout this whole entire month of October, and he won't move until the very beginning of November. So just for these purposes, let's move. Here we go. So we're on November 2nd, and we have the void of the sun moving from Virgo to Libra. So the second has that void, and then we're going to move into Libra 3rd, 4th, somewhere around there. Okay, so let's go back to the 8th, 9th. Okay, let's see what else we've got going on. So we still have Mercury within Virgo. Mars is still within Virgo. He's going to make his way out within the next couple of weeks over into the void between Virgo and Libra. And let's see, we've got Venus in Leo. Let me explain what these mean, actually. Hold on, let's go back. Here we've got Mercury in Virgo. Mercury is all about our communication. So right now, the way that we're communicating, it's very grounded, it's very structured. We're thinking before we're acting, thinking before we're speaking. We're communicating really well. And this is coming off of, we just got off of Mercury being in retrograde couple of weeks ago, almost a month ago, I think now. So that's what Mercury is all about. Mars is our planet of stability and structure. It's connected very much so with our root chakra. He's the red planet, right? So we are in this phase of our lives right now where we are trying to find this structure and this stabilization within things that are rooting ourselves to within our life, within this earthly energy. So I'm talking money, I'm talking like the finances, the budget, I'm talking our environment, right? Not even just the environment that like is earth. I'm talking environment that we live in, environment that we work in, environment by who we surround ourselves with, right? So that's what's happening here with Mars is we're rooting ourselves into this new structure before we head into Libra, which is a lot more airy and intellectual. Not that Virgo isn't intellectual in nature as well. It has to be because there's a lot of structure and stability that goes along with Virgo. And so this plays out really, really well. Regardless, that's the energy of Mars. We've got Mercury there. We've got lovely Venus here. And she's still moving within the constellation Leo, and none of these are going to change, right? So if we go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, let's go into Sunday, 10:15. The only thing that really changed as much is the moon. I mean, Mercury has gone through a very large portion of Virgo, and Mars is right here at the tail end of Virgo, but he's still right there. And here's Venus, and she's gone through, the first shoulder of Leo. So we're still kind of feeling Venus is our feminine power. It's a watery planet. It's our connection to our relationships to ourselves and our relationships to others, but mostly within ourselves, right? So we're going through this phase of our relationship to ourselves with this fiery Leo energy. But Leo is also, I think of Leo as a goddess constellation. Most people think of Leo as a godlike constellation, but I feel Leo is a goddess, a lioness. And it's finding that feminine power. That's what we're going through. We're going through this wonderful phase of diving into the divine feminine and learning all about her, how to embody her, and how to connect with her, right? And once we get past the Venus being in Leo, she's moving into Virgo, right? So we've got Leo into Virgo. So once we embody and we connect with our divine feminine, we're going to have structure after that to go through a quote unquote wake up call of structuring our lives around divine feminine, divine masculine, how to balance those energies, which is where Libra comes in, right? So we have that structure that's going to be happening, and then we've got the balance happening. That's way far in advance, but that's what's happening. So you've got that beautiful Venus connection with Leo, goddess-like energy, like hear me roar, I am a woman, I am a divine feminine being is what's happening there. Now, let's go up here. We've got Uranus in Taurus, and Uranus is an outer planet, so this planet has been in Taurus for a very long time, also going retrograde right now, or rather also in a retrograde right now, and has been for quite a while. So that energy that we're feeling with Uranus has been happening for quite some time. And we also have actually, let's go back to I realize I didn't actually explain Uranus. So Uranus is our planet of revolutionary change. It's our planet of freedom. It's our planet of liberation. It's our planet of enlightenment. So right now with Uranus in retrograde in the sign Taurus, what's happening is we are grounding in the fact that we are on the precipice of revolutionary change. And because it's Uranus, it's really within our outer generation, right? It's within our generation. It's within society. It's within the universe in general, right? So we're on the precipice of this change and breaking free from things that we have been doing for a very long time. Obviously, this affects you personally in very different ways, depending on which house Uranus is in for your specific birth chart. So that is this energy. Now we head over to Aries, and we've got Jupiter here. And Jupiter in Aries, also in retrograde right now. So Jupiter is our expansive planet. It's like step back, take a look at the big picture planet. This is where we find expansion. This is where we open ourselves up to possibility and opportunity and adventure. So this being within the constellation Aries, we have this like beautiful energy of self-awareness and confidence, this determination and hard work ethic, this independence. And because Jupiter is in retrograde right now, we are experiencing some pushback on all of those things. So know that if you are going through something regarding your confidence, your self-awareness, your independence, your fire within the world, it's probably because Jupiter is in retrograde right now. And this will be over soon. Like, this is just a phase, okay? Continuing on, I know Neptune is here, but where is she? Okay, so Neptune is right here within the constellation Pisces, and Neptune's been here for quite some time, and this one is another outer planet, and this is more about like unconditional acceptance of life. This is a generational planet. So if you're feeling uncertain, if you are feeling a lot of release, if you are feeling a lot of like spiritual growth, but finding uncertainty in that, this is why. And plus, within the constellation Pisces, right, we have that watery energy, and Pisces is all about finding peace and balance within the ebb and flow of life, which means also within the ebb and flow of our emotions and how we are present and how we connect with others through empathy and compassion. So the balance there, right? So finding peace with the ebb and flow, and then also the releasing and unconditional acceptance of life. We're having some issues with finding that peace. We're having some issues with finding what peace means to us, and unconditionally accepting that peace is something that comes and goes, and having that flow of life coming through us. So that's what's going on there. And let's see. Here we have Saturn Oh, Saturn. What a wonderful planet. It's all about hard work, it's all about structure, it's all about responsibility. This is like our planet of maturity. And right now, Saturn is also in retrograde. And Saturn is sitting within the constellation Aquarius right now. So this sign is all about changing the world, innovative, like kind of weird and eccentric, but also like very inventive, right? Like this is a creative planet, but they create out of wisdom, right? They create out of their experience, or not planet, this is a sign. So having Saturn within the constellation Aquarius right now, we have this beautiful energy of structure within innovation, right? And because Saturn is in retrograde right now, we have that pushback happening there where we may be struggling to find that structure, to find that innovation in our lives where we feel passionate about it. So that it's a phase of it. It's almost over, the Saturn retrograde. So hang in there. It's going to be fine. I promise. And as somebody going through their Saturn return right now, it's going to be fine. We got this. We're going to get through this. Pluto is somewhere around here. Where is Pluto? Okay, I cannot see Pluto, so we are going. There we are. There's Pluto. That's why I can't find it, because it's just it's invisible. So here's Pluto, and as we can see, Pluto is like, and we're on Sunday, which Pluto isn't going to move very much throughout the week, right? Like let's head back in time and see what it looks like on Monday. Mm-hmm. It's basically the same thing, right? So Pluto is in this like void between Sagittarius and Capricorn. Now, Pluto is our beautiful planet of deep emotion and transformation. And when I say deep, I mean like deep in ways that you may not even be able to understand right now. Like, because it's the outermost planet or celestial body, it is the deepest planet that we have in our natal charts. So like very deep, very inward. The shifts and the changes are not seen usually unless we are so aware of it. So because we have this planet of transformation on the line between Sagittarius and Capricorn, we're pulling from both of those energies. So we are utilizing Sagittarius in order to be more open-minded and exploring life and finding purpose and expanding ourselves in mind, body, and soul, as well as we're kind of stepping away from that energy and moving into an energy of building legacy, of discipline, of perseverance, of determination, of responsibility. So moving from one energy to the other, and Pluto's going to be in this void for a little bit of time before he transitions fully into Capricorn, where he will sit for quite some time. And we, during this moment, are going to feel this shift from not feeling a sense of purpose in life to finding our purpose, right? Or our purpose in this moment, redefining how we think about our purpose, how we feel about our purpose, and moving into a more disciplined version of transformation. So that's what that energy is going to be like for this week. I feel like I'm talking so much. Okay, let's zoom out just a little bit and see. I don't think I missed any planets. Yeah, because we're right back to Virgo with the Sun, Moon, and Mercury. So that's what's up for this week in the sky. Thank you so much for joining me today and taking a look at what's happening in the sky this week. I am so excited to bring these updates to you and I hope that you enjoyed them too. And if you're interested in learning more about True Sidereal Astrology, I will link below in the description a blog post about True Sidereal Astrology and the differences between Western and Sidereal Astrology, as well as if you want to get to know yourself a little bit better and connect with your true sky birth chart, your natal chart, I will leave a link below to schedule an astrology reading with me, and we can jump into the cosmos together and really get a look at your luminaries, which is the sun and the moon, your personality planets, which is Mercury, Mars, and Venus, and then you have the outer planets too, so all of the other ones, and we go deep into all of those and take a look at what's happening in your birth chart and where things are sitting there and how that can affect your life path. So if you liked this, feel free to let us know in the comments below if you want to see more of this, because I had so much fun doing this, and we'll see you next time.